What is up, Agent X and O's fan? I got to be honest. I was kind of just sitting here. I saw you two, and I was like, I'm going to start it. I am not making either of those two wait. There's no way I'm doing that. And I appreciate you being here. I know this isn't the time I normally stream. For those of you who don't know, I think you guys both might know. My little one was sick today. One of my two kids was sick, the younger of the two, and so I was home with her, taking care of her all day. And my wife is now with her, and I was like, I still got to do some questing. I still got to get some content done. Might as well stream it and maybe meet some new people and hang out with people who don't normally get to make the stream. And there we go. Agent X and O's fan are here. Normally, neither of you is able to make streams, so this is awesome. Tom, what is going on? How is your day going? We're Thursday. We're headed into the weekend, and I have to say, Agent X. I got to spend the day with my little one. She did take a COVID test. We have some of those rapid testing, and it came up negative. And so as a result, my older child she's starting to move into teen years. She's not a teen yet, but she's moving into this kind of realm. And so as a result, it is, I think, a little bit easier for me to just totally want to hold on to the youth and youngness of my younger child. And so I just enjoyed being with her. We watched Frozen 2. It is awesome. I really enjoyed that. And we watched Frozen 2 and just hung out. And so now I'm getting to do this. O's fan, yeah, and we've talked about me doing this as more of a regular thing. And as my kids' school schedule and stuff gets going more, it probably will become more of a regular thing. That's my intention. I'd like to diversify a lot. And I enjoy streaming more than anything, as you know. Andre, what is up? Kim Jong, how you doing? Thank you, Agent. She's going to be fine. I mean, once you know it's not COVID, you're like, all right, cool. It's all good. Dude, Frozen 2 is good. Literally, legitimately a good movie. I don't know if I like it better or not as much as one. They feel like very different movies, despite being the same characters. But I guess, I don't know. I legitimately think they're good movies. I legitimately like them. What's up, James? How you doing? Let's jump into this. I did want to do some content. I know not everyone sees every video, especially the day they come out. But I do end up pulling an Angela in the video that came out, I think it was today. And she got taken to SIG 183 as a result. And I know I took her to that 3. I don't know how many stones I put into her. I would guess it was like 20 at the most. I probably did a video on it at some point. I know I did a rank 3 worthy video on her. But the 183 was a big deal. And in the video, you'll even see, I kind of went back and was like, let me check the SIG levels on them. And what I mean by that is, what exactly do the SIG levels do? Because I recalled thinking that 183 was a bit of a magic number for Angela. And if you look at it, here's why. If you're aware of what her SIG does, right? For each buff on Angela, her opponent suffers the following, right? So these things are going to happen. 33.43 on both of them. Nullify, auto block, that's really big. The one thing you got to watch out for is, I think one of the champions we use auto block counters against the most is MCoC, and as we all know, his ability accuracy can rise, so you still got to be a little careful with that. But I think the big thing we use it for is the damage debuff duration. It's all the way down to this same number, meaning that when I have 3 buffs, those debuffs should not be on me at all. It's a really beautiful thing. It works out really well. I took her to rank 3. I think I was I don't know if you guys ever do this. Do you ever have regret rank ups where you're I'm bored, I want to rank someone up, and you just do? And even as you're pressing the button, sometimes you've pressed it and the little spin wheel comes up and you kind of start hoping the game kicks you out. You're like, please kick me out. I don't want to do this. And she got ranked to rank 3. I think she's very worthy of it. I think she's a very good champion to great champion. She can do a lot. We're going to have some fun with her today. But she's not someone I'm consistently using. So I'm hoping that this 183 makes me excited about this rank up again. Agent, you prefer the original, but both are excellent. The original, I think the ending just hits you so hard. Especially the first few times you've seen it. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going back to Frozen now. I think the ending just hits you so hard. I have a sister, I have 2 brothers, and I think it was very easy to make it about 2 brothers or just anyone who has even a close friend or something like that. I think it was very easy to put yourself in there. So I think the first one just kind of has that thing that's very magical in movies. I think I like the storyline of the second a bit more. I don't know. We can get back to it. I'd love to talk. I could talk Frozen for an hour and a half with you guys. Easy. We could make this a Frozen stream. If you're taking requests for late streams, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday are the best for me. Actually, I am, especially for someone who's been a member as long as you. I mean, look, you've got the red hat, Oz fan. You've got the red hat. That means you've been a member for a long time, and I appreciate the support. And part of doing why I like streaming is because people show up and we get to hang out, you know, like, and literally, as I'm saying, people show up and we get to hang out. OG Highline, dude, unbelievable, man. You are unbelievable. You are unbelievable. So for those of you who don't know, who don't follow me on Twitter, actually, let me properly thank OG Highline here. Thank you very much, man. I am putting your name on the board. I feel like this might need to just be like a permanent. I'm gonna have to come up with something, man, to just recognize the frequency with which you do this. Thank you so much. Tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's the big day. Congratulations, dude. Congratulations. That is a big thing. I know exactly what you're talking about. I remember being there myself. It is amazing. Congratulations to you and your family. I hope you guys party like rock stars for forever. Let's see. Let's get back to the chat a little bit. What's up, K-Dog? How you doing, man? How are you doing? This is an off-time stream. Yeah, try hard. So in case you didn't catch it, my youngest was sick today, and so I just wasn't able to do anything. I chose to just hang out with her. It's always better for me that way, and I'm very fortunate that I can. For the most part, I can usually say, like, okay, I'm clear on my schedule. I'll handle this stuff tonight. I'll handle it this weekend, and then I can just hang out with my kid instead of like trying to get work done and stuff. It's very difficult on parents. Very difficult on parents. So I feel very fortunate to be able to do that. Joseph, you use her everywhere. I do too, and I even did a few fights. I don't. I'm hoping to, and I'm hoping to have a lot of fun with her here, is what I should say. Fluffy, what is up? If I miss any chats, guys, don't be scared or don't hesitate to repeat it. You know, don't spam. But you guys you all know what you're doing. I know you know what you're doing. And you have Adam, you have regret rank ups for sure. Who are they? So if you guys have regret rank ups, and if you're not sure what I mean, ask me to repeat it, I will. But if you have a regret rank up, and like one you knew it, like, and that's how it was with Angela, although she's excellent. I'm very curious who they are for people. I'm very curious who they are for people. Adam, I always take the time. I try my best to answer every question. I really do. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at it. And usually when I have someone else on the call, you know, they help answer questions. And I think that's good, right? Because all of us just give like our own experience because that's all we know. That's all we know. So, all right, let's go ahead and have some fun with this. I'm hoping to kind of show off her healing a little bit here too. Well, you know, these are famous last words. I always say like, the EQ is not the hardest test of a champion, but watch, I'll probably find a way to make this fun for everyone. Just going to remind myself of every 10 seconds, the attacker is affected with a falter debuff. All right, so we'll just try to be aware of that. You know, I think there was even still a little debate. I know some long-time Angela players really felt like there was no use in the SP3. I'm not as sure on that. But I do know that I want to get to this area here as quick as I can. Missed the reparry. And let's start getting some nice big heavies here. Look at this. Oh, when those things crit, it is beautiful. All right. I forgot about my own little rule for heavies there. Staying between 1 and 2 bars of power. She's going to kill him so fast, we're not even going to get the healing back. I know eventually, though, I think he's got like a timer, right, where he like detonates or something like that, or he becomes atomic. I don't remember the exact terminology, so I was very okay ending that fight fast. Nothing should. OG Highland, I'm happy to hear that, my friend. I'm happy to hear that. I use Angela against Power Snack Node and Hazard Shift. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, dude. That makes a lot of sense. Joseph, so do you use her with the... so I am running the Odin pre-fights. Are you using her with the Odin pre-fights? Are you running her with suicides and kind of letting your health go down? I'm curious about that, because you do need to get a certain amount of your own buffs up. And I've had a little struggle with that. To me, that's just kind of like a simple nuance of learning to play her very well. All right. I always love it when the chat hangs out with each other. That's always fun. Fluffy, you don't regret anyone. I only rank champs I enjoy. That is true. Having gotten to know you and your channel, you do that. And I respect that a lot, actually. K-Dot, pretty exhausting week. Long week, but powering through. Getting 5-star will make me feel better. Yeah, you're going. This is a big week for Arena. We've got Archangel and Odin. Odin, in my opinion, oh man, I did not mean to do this. This is what happens when I try to read too much chat. That's all right. We'll be fine. Odin is obviously not, in my opinion, he is not nearly as good as Archangel is, especially once Archangel is awakened. But Odin is no slouch. He is no slouch at all. I'm very happy I have mine at rank 2. I don't think I'm in a hurry to try to rank 3 him. I think I have a couple other ones that I think are a bit more niche, and I think that's just because of where my account is. Like, I think I want to take up Venompool. Venompool has kind of been catching my eye lately. I do not think he's necessarily a better champion than Odin, but I don't know if I have any champions that really do what he does. I like the immunities to the power draining mechanics, which I guess I could get off of, yeah, I threw that late. Which I guess I could get off of King Groot if I really wanted to, but my King Groot's not awakened. Let's see if we can... I made this, now I got the... Heard a little noise outside my door, it threw me off. Anyways, what was I saying there about King Groot? My King Groot's not awakened, and I think if I was going to rank him up, I would want to awaken him and put some stones into him to really make it worth it. He feels like a champion... to me anyway, where if you're going to take him up, you want to reach that ceiling with him. You want to do it. You want to get that sig ability going as much as you can. Immortal Abomination need high sigs. No, absolutely not, Rose. I loved him without it. I took him to rank 3, not even be awakened. And I do think it's a noticeable increase in your damage, how quickly you can get into it and sustain it once you get the sigs going. But even then, I think mine was like at sig 40, and I really felt like I was noticing a big difference. Andre, regret rank up for you is Mojo. Is yours awakened and is the sig high? Really curious about that. I also think he takes some getting used to. You kind of have to, I think you have to kind of get to the point where you're very confident that his healing will kick in, especially if you're parrying a lot, which is, that's something I do, right? I parry a lot. And so with his block proficiency not being super high, you kind of have to get comfortable with this. Like, it almost feels like a bit of a limbo where you're playing him not at a super low health bar, but it's not super high. And then once you get him ramped up, oh my God. But I just happen to like Mojo, so I could understand that. Okay, I didn't want to ruin it, OG Highline. I see that you're saying what's tomorrow. I didn't know, so that's cool that you're saying it, dude. Happy birthday to your little one, man. 1 year is a big freaking deal. It is. As a parent, I just remember it. All of my friends who've had kids, it's a big deal. Just massive congratulations. Joseph, during season, you don't use suicides. Okay. But you're still able to pull it off. That's really impressive then. That's really impressive. Okay, so Agent's answering for Rose. Thank you, Agent. I appreciate that. OG Highline. Nope, he won't remember a gosh darn thing, but you will. And that's what makes it awesome. Jason Jamar. What's up, Jay Will? How you doing, man? I'm actually considering, but you guys know me. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know I've done this twice now, where there's a champion in the arena that I would like to get, and I try to set the time aside. I've even took a couple of days off work, or 1 day, I guess. No, two days off work. I do not know Silver Centurion's animations at all. And I just couldn't get it done. That being said, I would love to awaken my Odin. I don't think the SIG is a really big deal to using it offensively. It's just kind of something about having those platinum stars. I said platinum stars. I know most of us are used to hearing silver stars, but you know what? Taters is, I believe, the leader of my alliance. It used to be B Manny. I think they changed it a little bit ago. And he is the leader of my BG, and he does an amazing job. Oh, look at that. And he kind of brought up a good point. Is he's like, unawakened, they're gold. And what's better than gold? The only thing you can really think of wouldn't be silver, right? It would be platinum. And so I was like, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to go with it. Even if for no reason other than I respect haters. Odin pre-fights get nullified by Power Snack. Good point. Thank you. At the beginning, but after that, you get the buffs up, and Power Snack is a non-issue after that. Yeah, you know what, Joseph? Thank you. You reminded me when I did the rank 3 video on her. It was part of like the rank 3 worthy, which I do intend to bring back. I recall that now. Thank you. I remember that being kind of a little disappointing in the testing. So I was like, no, the pre-fights are on. Why are they getting nullified? I wanted the nullification to get canceled out by the buffs, but it just didn't work that way. I was a little annoyed by that. So, but thank you for reminding me. Thanks for explaining that. Knight, what is up, man? How are you doing? My regret rank up is Omega Red. Haven't needed him, so I haven't used him. Did you put stones into him too, James? Because that's going to hurt even more. And that's, you know, that's the common thought with Omega Red is get him to sig 200 to get that massive melting that happens. You know, like, I mean, there's a lot of OR players out there, but my favorite is Lizer, also the other leader of my BG, and she just melts champions, dude. She just melts champions. There was a fight that I was going to, I wasn't going to take it, of course, but I was attempted to tell Taters because they put out the war, the war assignments, and I had Mole Man, and I think Human Torch. I don't remember. The other champions not important, but I had Mole Man and Guardian. And Guardian was pretty much just there for the synergy. I had no assigned fights with Guardian. And we were coming up on a fight against a Havoc at the end of Section 1, where 3, 4, and 5 come together. I think it was Heavy Hitter, if I remember correctly. And I was so tempted to DM Taters and Lizer and ask if I could take it. And like in the time where I was sitting there tempted to take it, you know, because Guardian's a great answer for that, for pretty much anywhere Havoc. I can't think of anywhere he's not a great Havoc option. Lizer melted Havoc in like, I don't know, 10 seconds or something ridiculous. Angela's killing these champions too fast. We can't even really see her heal kick in. I guess I could go slower if I wanted to. Or unawakened, they are bronze. James, that's a great point. But no one ever says bronze stars. No one says bronze. Everyone says gold. So, but maybe you're right. Maybe if we just totally started over, we just deconstruct the whole hierarchy and the coloring system there, you might have a point. Although that concerns me, because then Kabam will be like, okay, fine. They're bronze, silver. Now you've got to get them to gold. Here, you need to pull them again. Let's not give Kabam ideas. Let's not do that. OG Highland, I pulled 6-star Red Mags yesterday and a Wasp. Nice, dude. Those are both. I know Red Mags is OG Highland, especially because I know you're pretty new on my Discord server. Red Magneto gets a lot of grief, and people who use him get a lot of grief. But they get a lot of grief because Red Magneto is so amazing. So it's like, okay, I'm okay with it, right? So congratulations on that. And Wasp, dude, I like Wasp. I don't think she's not undervalued. She might be a little undervalued. I don't think she's underrated anymore. I think a few years ago she was, but I think so many Ghost players probably were like, maybe I should try her out for things. And then as a result, the community realized she's actually quite good. Now you can finally take Ghost to 7.2. There you go. That's also helpful. K-Dog, why is your OR semi-retired? I'm curious. Was it just getting bored of it playing a champion so long? Knight, I'm pretty sure I said hello to you, dude, but just in case I didn't, how are you doing? Yo, Vega, do you think that the future of the game is going to be 7 stars or Morello can upgrade to 6 stars or something different? Alan, I think the intention is for them to be the relics. That's my, it's kind of my understanding. It's kind of what I read into when we got the information on the relics. In fact, I feel pretty confident that they even said that this will help hold off doing something like adding 7 stars. Because I think Kabam knows that like a lot of people now we're spending time and energy trying to put our resources into 6 stars, get their SIGs up. And we're for the most part, we're veterans of the game. I know there's people who are coming in and being new, but for the most part, a lot of players have seen the turnover from fives to what's now, it's pretty clear sixes, right? And so I think, this is my thought, right, is if 7 stars were introduced anytime soon, it would probably be more deflating than making people excited. And I think Kabam probably knows that, because they're like, look, I'm still trying to get my 6-star roster together. I just saw the transition from 5s to 6. Doesn't feel that long ago. And now you want me to do this with 7 stars? Like, come on. So to me, even from just a business standpoint, like if I was trying to sell something, I would want to market it as, look, here's a way to make your 6 stars even more powerful, or configure them even more. So I am hopeful for the relic system, not because I necessarily think it's going to be good. I have no clue exactly what it's going to be, but I'm hopeful for it because I really enjoy this game, and I would like for this game to last a very long time and be a lot of fun. So I think relics is the quote unquote future. And I'm hopeful for it because I enjoy the game, so I want it to be good. Yeah, James, 100. Oh my gosh, 165 stones into Omega. I'm definitely. Yeah, man, I'm really sorry about that. Oh man, I will play the game eventually here, folks. But I want to answer this. I've had a lot of champions that I've put 6 stones into, and I'm talking about 6 stars now. And I have an awakened OR, and I think he's up to like 660 maybe now, and it's all natural. And I just can't bring myself to do it. I recognize how good he is, but I just can't get myself to do it, man. I'm really sorry about that. Like I think Alliance War is a big part of it. Like when I've had my chances to do it, I've asked the BG leaders at the time, like, hey, you want to do it? And fortunately for me, I've been in a BG with Lizer. And so they're like, yeah, no, Lizer's got it covered, dude. We're good. We're good. So I'm sorry about that. Andre, user for the Icarus. That makes sense. I don't know if I have fought Miles since his buff. I think something bad happens when he does his, or I do my specials. So let's find out. I should start heavy. I think I'm just going to throw special 3s and see what happens. All right. He's got those passive looking charge things up in the upper right hand corner. My limited playing with him, I was not very excited about him. I could tell the damage capabilities were good. I felt like Cam did some real thorough testing. But I wasn't seeing anything that like got me excited about potentially ranking him up. All right, let's go and throw that SP3. Buddy's here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, late stream, man. My youngest daughter was sick today, so I was home with her, and I'm really fortunate, dude. Like I was able to just clear my schedule, hang out with her. We broed out, watched a little Frozen 2. Oh wow, I had a falter debuff on me. Watched a little Frozen 2, and had some like frozen pops, dude, because she wasn't feeling too hungry. She had a little fever. We had a good time. And so anyways, yeah, and I wanted to stream today. I had some time. My wife's with them now, so I was like, I'm going to stream. I have to get some stuff done. What's up, Krusty Husk? How you doing? Max is my favorite Marvel villain. I get grief daily in the line chats. Yeah, but he's a great villain, right? And even in the movies, he's just an awesome, complex villain. Like, those are the best villains, right? Like, I kind of liked Thanos. I'm not going to lie. I didn't want him to win. I was cheering for the Avengers, but I kind of liked Thanos. Ones that you can kind of identify with a little bit, where you're like, I get it. Let's see, what's the deal with this guy? All right, well, I don't have any mystics. I need to remember that. All right. I don't think Angela's going to be able to outdamage this, but let's find out. Yeah, Coco. Oh, Coco is an amazing movie. Coco is an absolutely amazing movie. It's that probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Again, not just going like kids. I'm trying to think. Should make a list. Now, why did he go unstoppable? That doesn't make any sense to me. Unless they're considering heavy attacks to be basic attacks. I don't feel like that used to be the case. Maybe it is. All right, I should have backdrafted instead, but I did not. We make decisions, we live with them. Yeah, Jay Will. So Rob asked me if I would be willing to do it, and I was like, of course I'd be willing to. I'm really excited about it, actually. I'm very excited. Rob's a good dude. So for those who don't know, Rob is the leader of SSX1. If you watched enough of my stuff, you've probably heard me speak of them. I really have a lot of respect for them as an alliance. They play the game. I respect the way they play the game. I respect the way they go about it. I actually have a lot of friends. Somehow, a lot of my friends have organized and collected there. I think because it's a good alliance, that's probably why. And their BG3, Jay, well, I know you're not in BG3, buddy, but their BG3 is amazing. Their BG3 is amazing and has a lot of people in it who I've played this game with for a long period of time. Osman, oh, dude, thank you for even reminding me. I was going to say something about the shirt a while ago, and then it just, you know me, like I saw another chat and I wanted to talk about that instead, and then I totally forgot. Thank you so much for ordering the shirt. And I know you and I were DMing about it a little bit. The cost of shipping was more than the shirt itself, because you're in Canada. I hope you don't mind me saying that. And yeah, I put that out there today. And I honestly, I made the shirts because I really wanted them. I thought they'd be really cool. I would like to commemorate the channel being on for a year. I've had a blast doing it and kind of had this idea. And I thought the shirt would be actually a cool shirt and I will wear it and have a great time with it. And literally anyone I know, my friends who I've told I'm doing it, they're like, dude, we want one. So I've sent that out and then I put it on Twitter and like within minutes, I was getting notifications of people purchasing them, retweeting the tweet, and it was a really cool moment for me. Just the fact that people even considered it was just a really cool moment for me. I feel like people are helping me celebrate, and I appreciate that a lot. I love Thanos. He is my in-game pick. Oh, really? All right, yeah. I legitimately like. I think this isn't necessarily the stream for it, but I really liked the guy. I felt like he was very complex. Like I did not necessarily agree with him, but I understood where he was coming from, and the idea that like he genuinely thought he was right. He genuinely thought like what he was doing was what he was supposed to do or the right thing to do. I hope my daughter goes. Thanks, Jay. Well, she'll be fine. We did a COVID test. She's negative, so it's just at that point it's like she's got a cold or a flu, something. I don't know, whatever. But she'll be fine, and I appreciate it. I finally awakened my 5-star AA. The ability, dude, James, it is a beautiful thing, man. We were talking about AA a lot, mainly because today, anyway, because of the arena. And the awakened ability is what turns him from just a massive damage machine into the beast that you're talking about there. And then we're talking about him particularly in war. And over the last, I don't know, it feels like 5 or 6 seasons. It's been a while since I awakened mine, took him to that SIG, like 112, ring 3. And in that was like my first stint with 4 Loki. I never got to use him as a horseman. I never brought in the white Magneto synergy, right? That increases his ability accuracy and things like that. I don't even know if we were using the pre-fight at the time. And he was still amazing. I mean, like I would take the encroaching stun node and be like, oh, yep, I got 3 neuros up. I don't need to worry about it. And so just that ability to take these otherwise very difficult defenders and difficult nodes and take them on the same was amazing. And then just through the process of the last, 5 or 6 months, the last 2 war seasons, I got to make him a horseman a couple times. Holy smokes. It is a whole other animal. Like it's pretty much ridiculous. Like it's because you even have and I think it was Iron Patriot who brought it up. You're like, you even have the safety net of the unstoppable should something go wrong. And your the bleed resistance. It's delicious. It's beautiful. It feels like the analogy I use is it feels like I think it was probably a couple years ago now. My timeline's all messed up. But like when you used to be able to get charges on the Warren map with Corvus, and you had like a rank 3 Corvus or rank 5 star Corvus, and you had your cosmic boosts on, and you had your SP1, and you just destroyed the map. That was the closest I have felt to that sort of Corvus interaction, was the last 2 seasons of having a rank 3 high sig. I don't even know the sig on my Archangel anymore, but having that combo is it's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous having him as a horseman. And I think I saw PWF come in here. What's up, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh wow, that was a quick recovery for War Machine. I felt very confident in punishing that, but he did not want me to punish. All right. I was surprised that Angela was able to handle that Wolverine so well. I wasn't paying attention at all, and I saw his life bar going down much faster than mine, and maybe rank 3 Angela hits really hard. I'm gonna have to go back and read that node and see if there was something buffing her damage, because I don't think there was. Heavy attacks are basic attacks, just in the medium, and then a heavy after parry and you'll bypass it. Heavy attacks are basic attacks. Yeah, today I learned. Just do a medium and then a heavy after parry and you'll bypass it. Cool. Thank you, James. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I will do that properly, but thank you. I appreciate it. Good villains see themselves as the hero, magnetize themselves as a protector of mutant discrimination. Absolutely. And I'm not going to remember which movie it was. But sorry, I just want to read the node, make sure I'm not. Yeah, I think we're fine. Where they went into his youth a little bit too, and I think that just kind of. I already liked him. As a villain anyway, so I didn't need more. Yeah. I feel badly beating up on one of my favorites here. But it has to happen. All right, here we go. Jeez Louise. These numbers are just blowing me away. I guess we are getting some Furies from the node, though. Maybe I'll try going to the SB3 just to let her heal, have a few minutes to kick in. Oh, got caught there. Nothing. Guardian stood no chance. Catch y'all in a bit, getting home now. All right, OG Highland. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Ghost Dog, what's up, man? How are you doing? Rob's Alliance War vids are great. He teaches us how to fight Ma. Rob's just a good dude. Like, he's just a good dude. Yeah. I happen to really like Rob. Sometimes I start telling a story and then I'm like, maybe I shouldn't do that. I just happen to really like him. And I was in SSX for 1 season. Yeah, it was 1 season. And I really like him. I really like him a lot. What's up, LC? How you doing, buddy? Last time you and I chatted, life was going pretty well for you, dude. Hopefully that is continuing. Things are going wonderfully. All right. Let's see. It says SP2 that you outrange, right? Let's see. He doesn't want to throw it, though. Any minute, Airwalker. There we go, big guy. I think this was TJ from For Loki. I was speaking highly of Guardian, and so TJ sent Airwalker in to get me. Let's see, he really does not want to throw his specials. And he's doing that like block thing with his arm. He looks like he's trying to taunt a bull. All right, come on, big guy. I don't think Angela's gonna be able to finish this one. Yeah, maybe she will. All right, very good. Dealing with a stomach issue, but no real complaints. That's never fun, dude. That's never fun. I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here during that. Hey, Vega, it's rumored that Gilly and Thor Rags may be the October bust. You know what, man? That crossed my field of view. I would be really excited about that. Now we knew that, or we know, I guess, not new. We know that Gilly's getting a buff at some point, right? I think that was a vote, if I'm not mistaken. I think I remember that. And Thor Rags. So I have to say, I would be a little bit surprised with Thor. And the only reason is I felt confident enough to actually say it, that when he fell out of the top, like, I think I used top 10 of prestige, that he would get a buff. I felt like Kabam would be like, all right, these poor people who put all those stones into him and ranked him up, they never really did have a very effective champion. I mean, he's fine, especially if you synergize him up, but they did it for prestige. Now he's not even prestige champion. Let's buff him up. Let's buff him. Let's give them a break. And I was like, that'd be cool. That'd be cool if they did it. Obviously, he has not fallen out of even the top 5 yet. There's other options that are close, but he's not out of the top 5. So I would still be a little surprised to see Thor up there, but, you know, Kabam doesn't check with me on this stuff. So I think that'd be cool. And I would like it for all those people who have spent resources ranking him. You know, that's quite a few people. And it feels like it's pretty regular for me to talk to someone who's, you know, wants to move up the ladder of alliances. They want to fight in like a higher tier war, or wanted to get a little reparry off there, or they you know, want to get up into a higher AQ alliance or what have you. And they often feel like they've got to take up Thor to do it. And it's just, I've always felt really, I see both sides of that. In fact, I was one of the people who was trying to tell Brian Grant not to rank up his Thor. So I just kind of have weird feelings on it. I'll see you're doing great. All is well. And even better news, accepted a job offer, which will allow me to have an even better year. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. I know you really took a few months and focused on some stuff and your health, and that's awesome. Yeah, how awesome is that, right? Because when people take some time and they focus and they do things, and then good things start to happen. That is awesome. Congratulations, and thanks for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that with me. Go suck up your okay. Yay, dog. So it sounds like it's food. Cabbage. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the Gilly buff. Got my 6-star dude. My Gilly is Sig 80. And I just see how long people have been playing this game. She was the first champion. Well, it might have been Cosmic Spider-Man. Her or Cosmic Spider-Man were the first champions I legitimately loved in this game. I had no idea what I was doing, but I could win an arena match with Gilly because of her SP2. Willpower, this is back when willpower was like stupidly strong. I don't remember exactly why it was so strong, but I know that there was a change. And so everyone had willpower, and I would end up in these matches, of course, because you'd win, and then I'd end up with a death match. I didn't even know why I'd end up with a death match, but I just would. And then Gilly and her SP2, that was the only way I could win a fight. And so I just loved her. I loved her. There's like this chick with this awesome sword and a cape and a hood and this really cool armor, and she's just throwing it around. It was like the closest thing. Like I was a WoW player. I played like the original, and then the first 2 expansions. It was the closest thing to having like one of the women warriors, like and just having them swing this massive sword. It just was so cool. It's just so cool. So I hope she gets a great buff. I would love to use her a lot. Sig 80, I hope the Sig is important. and I would take her up as quickly as I could if she was good. She doesn't do like, I mean, again, though, it's a buff, so who knows? But she doesn't do things that I normally consider to be mystical, you know, in the mystic class. But maybe they'll give her some of that, which would be nice. I have to focus on my mystics a bit more. I've been kind of screwing around with them a bit. And so as a result, I have a lot of defensive mystic rank ups. Those of you who've paid attention to my channel for a bit know that I took America Chavez to rank 3. I do not advocate anyone doing that. That was purely she's just one of my favorite characters from a show that I enjoy watching with my kids. I was very disappointed in the champion received in game, and I hope she gets a damage buff in the near future. All right. I haven't even been really talking about Angela. I think most people know how she works, and I had to get this content done, and I just wanted to show everyone how hard she hits at rank 3 and how great that SIG is. I am running the Odin pre-fights, though. I am running the Odin pre-fights for anyone who just stopped in. I think the Gilly buff was confirmed for October. Thor is news to everyone. Thor would be news. Gilly, I knew, I was like, she's coming. Just when? Thor would be news. And like I said, it would be very surprising to me. I expected it to be not until he fell out of the top 10. Thor Rags, PWF, you and I feel the same. You and I feel the same. I will say this. If they're buffing him, I hope it's a good buff. Like, I hope he at least does a ton of damage or is a quality champion that people are excited to use. Like if it's if it's like a Ronin buff, oh man, that'll backfire. Elsie, I've been eating more. I think cabbage. I think we're still talking about cabbage. Effect on you, bro. Yeah. I think if we're talking about cabbage, it can upset your stomach. Too much fiber. Too much fiber. Now we're turning into the old man chat. Like, I had too much fiber the other day. But it's true. I'm an old man. All right. What's up, Judah? How are you doing, dude? Thank you for being here. I love it when the chat says hello to each other. I hated willpower when it was that strong. Trying to do Luke Cage and then, almost a certain loss. Yeah, J. Will, I don't remember what the fix was. I don't recall why willpower was so strong at the time. I don't remember what it was. I wasn't good enough at the game at this time to know even what the interaction was. I just knew Gilly and her SP2 could reverse it. Gilly was a key to Rebel Lemon Wolverine. We were still rocking. This is also true. What's up, Grinfeld? Would be nice to get it. Angela a little. She already got it. Oh, BMCG. I'm liking that emblem, dude. I'm liking that logo. I feel like it looks really, really cool, dude. I really do like it. And I like the blue. I like the shade of blue a lot. Cabbage Talk, my bad. Ghost Dog, in this stream, man, it's not international water. International water is not the term I'm looking for. But it's like, like when everyone has to put their weapons away before they enter it, like we're all friends here and everything's safe. That's what my streams are. That's what my Discord's supposed to be. We're all friends here. All the other stuff has to go outside. I go out the window. So we can talk about cabbage all you want, my friend. We can talk about cabbage all you want. All right. I do have to pay a little attention to Hella here, because despite fighting her all the time in AQ, I still mess up. See, I still mess up her specials. I do not know why. I have no idea why. If anyone wants to make up an excuse for me, I'd love to hear a good one. And then I tend to forget about her indestructible as she's about to die. I'm going to blame this on Doom, even though she's been in the game a lot longer than Doom. I think because of Doom, I never really learned to fight her properly. All right. There we go. And she's dead. Thankfully, Angela is awesome. Dexbug, thank you. The Dexbug. Yep, that's exactly it. Thank you, Savvy. I appreciate the support. Vegas, stream of Switzerland. Yeah. We could go with that. I think there's something like, you know what I'm talking about. If I keep describing it, it's just going to sound worse. But it's like everyone's welcome. We just gotta leave our issues aside. That's all. Fruit Jefferson, what is up, dude? Esply is kind of HP. I think you mean Hellas. Yeah, I think I just get confused with the SP1. I think because I rarely even pay attention when I fight her. Like it's in AQ when she's like one of the the pre-fight to the mini boss or something like that. And like I'm not genuinely scared of her, but I just whatever the SP2. Yeah, I see you corrected yourself there. The SP2 just always gets me, man. It always gets me. I've had control issues since 2015. Yeah, me too. And I always blame it on my phone, and I get a new one, and the issues stay. Okay, Angela destroyed him last time, and like there's no all abilities trigger there. I don't see there's nothing modifying her attack. I'm not seeing anything modifying her attack. As you guys know, I'm not good at reading or counting. But I don't see anything, no one in the chat saying anything. So, all right, let's see if I can pull it off again. This time I actually will be paying attention. So that might make all the difference. Last time I was not paying attention and we had success. So let's see what happens. Jeez Louise, Angela. That is a lot of damage. So once he goes unblockable, though, I wonder if I'm better off just... Yeah. I think I'm just going to do this instead. She just tore him apart. She just tore him apart. Maybe I'm starting to like my rank 3 Angela a little bit more. Maybe it's not a regret rank up. I was very surprised by that. All right, cool. Very, very cool. I recorded that, and my stop recording button and my stop streaming button are right next to each other, so I had to make sure I did not do the wrong one. I want a 5-star Angela. Dude, I think, you know, until 6-star 6 stones become extremely plentiful, I think she's one of those champions where you're almost better off with the 5. I mean, she's great. She's very good. I was honestly surprised by the damage we just saw, though. That caught me a little off guard. That is Odin pre-fights. Oh, and the Odin synergy. I think that's important to remember. We had the Odin synergy there, too. So that's buffing the damage, I think, per fight. Let's look at that really quick to see what the synergy is. I think that's an important thing to remember. Here we go. Just buff duration. Buff potency for each fight the team has won. Okay, so that's also part of it there for sure. I mean, that's not like taking away. That's not saying she's bad. I think that's just saying like, okay, that helps explain why that just felt like so much damage to just destroy that Wolverine like that. All right, cool. I did not think we would move that quickly through things. I am nowhere near ready to be done. So let's go ahead and finish off the event quest. I am not sure. I'm actually pretty doubtful that I'll be able to stream tomorrow at my normal time again because my daughter's sick, so I'll probably be hanging out with her during the day. And when I was going to be doing a Nimrod stream, I'm not that prepared for it. But let's have some fun. Let's test out Nimrod and have some fun with it. If anyone in the chat has ideas on Nimrod or something like that, let me know, and we can have a good time with it. So we'll bring in Nimrod. It's been a few days since that video came out, so I really don't feel like I'm spoiling anything. I did pull 6-star Nimrod in the in the early access bundle. So I'm pretty pumped up on that. I'm actually very excited about that. I'm very excited about him in general. And if I'm going to hunt champions or pull them, of course you want the ones that you want, that you think are very good. I also like ones like this. Like, they are not supposed to be in the next featured crystal for a very long time. So I enjoy the fact that I can get them now, have some fun with them, kind of figure them out. Whereas, you know, someone like Penny, I'm hoping to awaken her in the next crystal. It should be out in just a few weeks. Fluffy, I know, dude, I was shocked. I was shocked when I pulled Nimrod. Like, I mean, you're always shocked. I don't think anyone's ever like, I'm definitely pulling a champion. But this one was particularly shocking. Just, I don't know, it's just like about a 10. It just felt, I was very excited. I'm very excited. And I think I'm going to rank him up for a defensive rank up. But I kind of like some stuff I'm seeing on offense. I'm very early on, guys. I'm very early on. So this isn't going to be a like, here's how to play Nimrod. And I'm very open to if you all have ideas on how to play him or something like that. I use Corvus for Nimrod. That makes sense. But, you know, you can't armor break him, right? So, I don't know. BMCG, yeah, I did. I did it on a stream. I think I did it on a stream. I just enjoy streaming so much. I'm trying to do more and more on the streams themselves. And then if something really cool happens, like I'm trying to learn how to edit streams better and things like that so I can make videos out of them. Is Doom rank 4 now or does Shang-Chi? Yeah, so that, Savvy, that really bothers me. Not your question. Shang-Chi is my rank 4 and he's SIG 200. Doom, if I'm running suicides, just shows up in my profile as my picture, which really, it irks me more than it should. It really irks me. I realize how kind of silly it all sounds, but it's the truth. It's the truth. All right. So Nimrod has been kind of a pain for me. So I'm going to make sure I bring in some options for him. I would think CGR would be really bad against him. But let's see. You use Venom Pool? Oh, cool. Venom Pool has been growing on me. And I kind of am looking for excuses to rank him. Because I chose to go Shang-Chi for my first rank 4 instead of Hercules, I now have 2 Cosmic Tier 5 CC. I think I don't ever want to go down below 1 or always be like close to 1. That way, as soon as I have the ability to rank 4 another champion, I'm pretty sure it will be Hercules, just because he is amazing. And then the combination of having him at, I'll take him to SIG 200, and his high prestige. I believe he will be my next one probably. But as a result, I have 2 Cosmic Tier 5 CC. I desperately want to use them, and Venom Pool is somehow rising through those ranks. Of my most desired champions to use that on. Just close that off. I'm pretty sure you all understood, but close that thought off. Dude, I love. Yeah, yeah. You would R3 him? I think he's probably going to go to R3. The main reason before I have done even very much with him at all, BMC, is for defensive use. You had a really cool solo against Abyss of Legends Omega Red. Correct me if I'm wrong, dude. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure you did. I watched it. It was very impressive. Thank you. I was like, okay, I don't think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. If any of the moderators, actually, BMCG, here, would you mind linking that, dude? Would you mind linking that? That way, folks who are interested in Nimrod can get a good idea on how awesome he can be. Buddy Lee, I swore off these 6-star featured till they reset, then I backtracked and instant regret now. Oh no, dude. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Someone on my I can't think of who it was now, my Discord server, like, and you could see it, right? Like they said, oh, I don't remember how many shards they had, but they're like, I'm not gonna open up my crystals, 6-star crystals right now. I think I'm going to wait and see what's in the next featured crystal. I'm pretty done with this one. And I responded to him. I can't check it all the time, but I checked it and I happened to see it. And I got back to them within minutes. And I was like, hey, you sound like you know what you're doing. At least wait until we see what is in the next featured crystal. And then you can really decide. It's an educated choice, right? You'll know what's in it, and then you can. It's still RNG, but at least you know where you're putting your eggs, right? You're putting your eggs in all the one basket. And then I think it was like 3 hours later, or like the next morning when I woke up, they were like, I didn't make it. I opened up a bunch of basics. And like, we've all been there. We've all been there. That's how this game works, right? Like, so I'm sorry. I am laughing with you if and when you're ready to laugh. And yes, let's buff OG Widow. And for anyone, again, interested in some really nice Nimrod gameplay, hang out here too. But we have now pinned BMCG's video. Really cool video. Really cool channel too. But check out this video. And I think you'll see some Nimrod doing some good stuff. I'm going to kind of have some fun with him. Like I said, this was not supposed to be the Nimrod stream. We just got through things so quickly with Angela. She hits too hard is the problem. Angela is too good. And so now we are, might as well play Nimrod. I have rank 1 Nimrod. And I'm sure we'll end up using Hulkbuster and Ultron a little bit too. CGR sort of works. The Damnation nullifies armor buff. The armor breaks still suffer reduced potency though. Yeah, so that's why it wasn't. I'm glad we brought in Venom Pool. I'd like to just kind of screw around, have some fun with that. I really don't have the patience for hoarding my 5 and 6 stars are popped as soon as I get them. Yeah, man, I normally don't too either. And by the way, I have pressed the button. The game's just. Oh, here we go. All right, finally, we're moving. I normally don't too. I think having the channel has helped me with that a little bit. And I usually know what I'm doing. And in this one I did. I'm now up to, what am I up to now? So I'm at 106. I'm sure we'll add to that total between now and then. So what is that? That's 7. So we'll probably be at 8 or 9. And then I'll make that same decision of, am I going to go for this featured batch or not? If again, this is just if, right? Where it's like, if we're going to say if, might as well make it as amazing as it can be. If Hyperion is in that crystal, I will almost definitely be opening. If he's not, and there's no one that excites me to that level, that's not one of the featured 6 champions, I might not open it at all because I already have everyone that I would want. I'll just, if I want to awaken Penny, and I do think the awakened ability of Penny is a really big deal for her, then maybe I'll just awaken her. I have 2 generic gems, so I could consider it at that time if I wanted to. So that's what I'm going to do. I feel like the closer we get to the crystals, the easier it is to start hoarding. It's when it's like 4 months out that's really hard for me. Freeze, Vega, how's your waiting list again for Loki? Thankfully, I have absolutely no idea. I am really lucky. I have nothing to do with any sort of organizing or leadership at all. And it is a massive blessing on my time. But I do know just casually that the waiting list is supposedly quite long. In fact, someone joined the other day and said that it had been 6 war seasons since they first started talking with leadership at 4 Loki. So it's lengthy. All right, let's go ahead and just bring in Nimrod. I've kind of been playing him, I think, very simply. I don't think I'm necessarily playing him. Actually, I know for a fact I am not playing him to his ceiling here. You can transfer between his 2 modes, let's call it, ending a combo with a 4th light attack. And I could see that being some, higher skill level way to play him. But I'm going to let these charges build up. It's the orange. We'll see now it's switching between orange and blue. Right now it's blue. I don't know what to tell you guys it looks like. I guess it looks like his mask a little bit. Let's go with that. And it's got the 6 on it. I'm going to let that get to 10. Because when you throw a special, when that's at 10, you then get both of his modes. I think it goes into like Eradicate, I believe it's called. And I'll get a heal. There. And when you parry, you can get an extra one of those charges. Kind of trying to describe it a little bit as we go. Hopefully that description worked out pretty well. And BMCG, if you're still there, buddy, if you're like, no, Vega, that's wrong, please just say so. But as you see, that does some decent damage. I guess we do have 10 Fury buffs, so that's going to increase anyone's damage there. All right, wait out this invisibility. There we go. To rank 1, I mean, 10 Fury buffs, right? And for a champion that has a lot of defensive utility, that doesn't feel bad. I'm intrigued by what I'm seeing when I'm playing him extremely simply. I mean, this is very simple play right now. This was spin, so it wasn't intended to be. Angela just destroyed everything so fast, and I'm like, I'm not done. I'm not done streaming. I'm not done. And so I was like, oh, let's go finish off the EQ with a little impromptu Nimrod. And I told her, I'm like, this is not intended to be me teaching you how to play Nimrod. I was not prepared. She was supposed to be tomorrow, and then with my little one being sick, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to stream tomorrow. So, kind of getting this all in at the same time. Would you guys rank up Vision AOU? I've seen a lot of videos lately. Yeah, he is highly regarded by quite a few very good players. Dios now star. Oh, I guess he renewed his membership or renewed. Thank you, Z. Thank you, Z. I appreciate that. Z is awesome. Has been for a long time. Lefty Knox Raid, what is going on? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you hanging out. We kind of it just happened. This is supposed to be an Angela stream, and Angela just destroyed everything so fast. We've now moved it on to a Nimrod kind of testing, having fun stream. So that's what we're up to. BMCG is kind of coaching me through it. You ideally want to stay in the blue mode till you get to 2 charges, medium, light, light, light. Yeah, that's what switches them back and forth. Parry building charges for you. All right, cool. All right, let's do that. Let's have some fun with that. I don't know if I'll go to all the way to the SV3. This is just a rank 1, so we'll see. But here, so I'll do the light like BMCG is saying. You're seeing how it's switching our modes there. I should parry though, right? Because that's what's gonna. I think it's gonna give us an armor up. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, that's getting those passive charges. I think you guys can see it. It's the blue, and it's going to turn orange there. So here, we'll send it back to blue with the medium, light, 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 light. And I want to get that to 10. So a little reparry. Let's see if we can get another one. We're at 10 now, so we can go ahead. It doesn't matter. And let's see what happens here. That is not nothing. That is not nothing at all. And then now we're in that eradicate, right? I believe that's what the kind of nuclear purple looking thing is. You know, I'm going to check it out afterwards. BMCG, that power drain, is that the node or is that part of Nimrod's abilities? I think it's part of his abilities. Let's go ahead and confirm that. What's up, Noble? How you doing? Lefty, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. The power drain is him. Man, there's a lot of champions like this lately, dude. I really feel like this is a theme with champions that are draining or push. You want to like push the opponent over a bar of power, like Penny, and then they're going to bring them right back afterwards. There's some interesting stuff going on there, I think. And that SP2 wasn't bad. That was not against a mutant. Nimrod looks like a Decepticon. Or Natalie, a really cute one, though. I really think this guy is cute. I don't want to go off on that too much. There's some people who've never seen her before be like, this guy is weirder than we thought. I think the power drain happens when the opponent throws a special, Evan. Yeah, I think that's correct. Let's see if it's just well-timed blocks. So that's cool too. It's just a well-timed block. It does not have to be a parry. And so BMCG said we want to stay in the blue mode. I believe that's the more defensive of the two. It gives you like some crit resistance type things. So we'll just kind of do this. We'll see. Well, I guess she's going to be shock immune in her diamond form. So I'm not sure what we're going to do. Maybe if I can get her above a bar of power. Let's see if we're able to do that. No, not going to be able to happen. All right. The power drain is actually working against me here, folks. Actually working against me. Yeah, he's a marshmallow. Yeah, kind of like a Stay Puffed. Stay Puffed. I see the Decepticon analogy, though, too, for sure. I definitely see it. Oh, forgot about inverted controls, which is never a good idea. I really think we're going to start seeing more of this, that there's reasons why you want to push champions back and forth over a bar of power. This is just, it feels to me like it's too much to not be something. Of course, it might not be a thing at all, but this is just a lot of champions. This was even Spider-Man 99's kit. Let's see how good his heal is. I think it's 12% of missing health. I'd like to say that's why I made those mistakes, but it is not. But it's still always fun to see. Boy, is the basic arena painful. I would think not getting the bonus points from 6 stars would be very painful. I would think that would be very, very painful. OG Highline, again, what is up, man? I see Ultron has those platinum stars. Yeah. Let me update the board, dude. Let me update the board. As a lot of you know, or some of you know, I did hunt Kitty Pryde. I wanted Kitty Pryde. I wanted Penny too, but Kitty Pryde was the prize for me. A lot of it was due to what we're talking about, how long it'll be until she comes into the crystals that we can get. And so I did the first 50. I did that live on stream. I think you were there. And it was really fun, but it was a misleading miss. And so I put that out on video. And then I said, I'm like, hey, look, if this gets 400 likes, I recorded another 50, which I did on live on stream that day. And I'll put that out. And it did fine on views, but it hasn't gotten 400 likes. And I just don't want to glamorize like massive crystal openings. It's just not what I want to do. Like, I enjoy it, it's fun, but it's just, I don't know. And so I haven't put that out. And there were a lot of crystals. So after those 50 and actually getting Penny, and in that group, I got Nick Fury, got Ultron, and I think a few Nexus crystals too, and some other like pretty cool things. So that's how Ultron got awakened. Which I'm very excited about. This dude is jam-packed with utility, which I had time to make a revision. I'm beginning to see it. I'm beginning to see it a lot, especially if I was more familiar with his, I'm going to call them stances for now, or modes. If I was more familiar with that, because I can see why you would maybe, does he get an energize off of one of them? I feel like he gets an energize off of his SP1. Which, again, of course, you could see why people would want to use that. Okay, so it looks like we're not getting the extra charges, we'll call them, unless we're in the blue mode, which I think is what BMCG was telling me earlier. All right, come on, Doc. Throw your SP1. He's a dangerous one to bait like this, though, because he is always happy to do that medium right into you. Come on, dude. He just doesn't want to do it. There we go. All right, I'm going to switch over. Yeah. We'll switch over to the blue mode here. Oh, and then the game right back to you. And then we'll parry, and I think we'll get the charges. Oh, nice. Love the parry bug. There we go. Yeah, okay, so it looks like we have to be in it. I'll try to let the heal run its full course. I'll see if I'll be able to stay alive. Doc Ock is never one that I enjoy playing super passively with. Yes, the SP1 has an energize as well as an energy vulnerability on the opponent. which again, I can see kind of working with it. The one thing I will say is like, and this is kind of how I feel about Penny a little bit, is I do not love these champions that have immunity to bleed and poison, but then so you're tempted to run recoil, suicides with them, but then this parry bug is killing me. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to revive him because I don't know. There's just something going on. It's starting to bother me. But you've got these champions that are bleed and poison immune, and then you find yourself wanting to throw a lot of specials with them. And so you're taking all that recoil damage. If they were resistant and then they were healing that back up, it wouldn't be nearly as big of a deal. There's probably better ways to play him and that would minimize that. Or like with Dragon Man, if I play him with Suicides on and I need him for multiple fights, I just emphasize the SP3. If I don't have Suicides on, then I'm much more comfortable throwing that SP2. And then also now with that Penny synergy, though, sometimes just one SP2 is plenty. Catch up on the chat a little bit. When you're in orange blue portal and they throw a special. Okay, all right. Thank you for confirming the power drain. I really think that's going to be a thing. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think that's going to be a thing where there's going to be like nodes or something where we're wanting to continuously push defenders over bar power and right back under and over. Like there's going to be a benefit to it. There's just a lot of this coming into the game right now. Special spammy bleed poison immune champs are so deceptive. Yeah, exactly. If you're running recoil, you want to focus on your SP2 only to mitigate recoil. That makes a lot of sense, dude. And I know you've tested them thoroughly. And for those who aren't in, there's a pinned video at the top of the chat. That is BMCG there with a nice video of Nimrod taking down Omega Red in Abyss of Legends. So I highly recommend checking that out. Right. Okay. And there we go. Voltron doing his Ultron stuff. Very good. He is amazing. He is really good. Isn't the power drain on the parries from the node? Yeah, Savvy. Well, there was two. Well, let's see. BMCG is answering, so let's make sure. Okay, so BMG is saying, yeah, I wanted to confirm. Yeah, there's two, and that was causing me a little bit of difficulty to do what I wanted to do, but I do think that's a very cool part of his kit. But it was for what I was attempting to do. It wasn't working out so well. Professor X2 makes mutants recoil friendly, but he's so not. This is true. This is very, very true. Let's use Herc and get this fight over with. I don't even remember what the node does anymore. Let's just try to get this done. I will say, too, about Nimrod is there's something about his dash heavy that the timing is off. And I don't know if it is the evade parry bug that's happening or if it's just him. Because I do think he's designed with a defense in mind. Here we go. Let's get the Infuriate on. We'll parry. Infuriate on. We're in business now. Try to land this late to get a feat of strength. And we'll just try to get to our SP2. Infuriate, and that should do it. He's just such a smooth champion. I mean, I know we all realize how good Hercules is, but the way his kit fits together, it's just smooth. The flow on that guy is incredible. Have you gotten back to playing Kitty more? I've been having so much fun using her in my new quest team. Tigra, Kitty, Herc, iHulk, BP, all of us. Those are actually awesome champions. Tigra, Kitty, Herc. No Ghost. I knew something was standing out to me as being unusual. So you're liking Kitty without Ghost. I used her for something without Ghost or Tigra. I don't even remember what it was. And I was very impressed with her still. And I'm feeling more and more like there might be hope for being able to play her at a high level and do difficult content without those synergies. But I am surprised no Ghost. And BP, what does BP do for Hercules? I don't recall. I know what Hercules does for BP. And that's really nice. It gives him that Infuriate. Well, here, let's get Nimrod down, and then if we can remember, we'll check that out. I don't even know what this node does. Whatever. Let's just play it. That's the best way to find out. I'll also say that and someone on stream was telling me like kind of how to evade Nimrod's SP1 a little bit better than I was. I am not very good at it. I feel like it's deceptive. I prefer his SP2. I feel like you can kind of just slow it back, especially if you're willing to go all the way to the wall. Oh, so much for that. See how easy it is? BP makes Hercules specials unblockable. Thank you. That's what it is. Black Panther synergizes with iHulk as well. And then Hercules has a nice benefit for iHulk in that synergy too, right? What's up, Mustang? How you doing, dude? How are you doing? Let's see what Hercules can do. This will kind of be like a little bit of what I'm talking about, though. I think we might get to see it because I'll try to intercept with specials with Herc, and I feel like I'm getting caught a lot. And normally Hercules intercepting with specials is like no big deal. Yep, there it was, right there. I feel like that animation is just really fast. It is really fast. All right. Oh, shouldn't do that when he's unstoppable. That's a bad idea. All right, let's see if Herc can salvage this for me. So far, so good. Get that power drain off of me. Despite what we just saw, I'd rather mess around with the special 2. There it is again. And there I am attacking into the unstoppable, which is never a good idea. But Hercules is so good, he sees us through. That's all Hercules. That is all Hercules. I do think that the animation on Nimrod, it's happening so frequently, I don't think this is the bug in the game. I think he probably just has a very, very quick medium. So that's something to keep an eye out on, guys, when you go into that. Just get really comfortable with it. What do we got here? Some rank up stuff. And right on. What's this? Tier 5 CC? Yeah, here, we'll go open that. No. I wish I could just turn those off permanently. Like, please, I don't ever want those. Team, not roster. Oh, right on. Yeah, the team was fun too. The team was fun too. Dang, that trio goes crazy then. Yeah, be bored. I'm thinking the same thing. And I have a rank 3 Black Panther. I have not. He's not at a very high sig. Well, there's someone else's sig we were going to check out. Let's check out Black Panthers real quick. What I have him at. I don't have him at a very high sig, which I think it is important. I think to using him, yeah, it's only sig 20. Like if I was going to use him in war, I don't think that's going to work out so well. But we can have fun without doing war. I would have cared for it if I didn't have CGR Corvus and Hyperion on the same account. Natalie. Yes, I understand that. That is a reasonable thing to say. Buddy Lee, did you end up winning the incursions the other day? The stream got cut off. Oh, I want to see what he says. You did end up winning. Nice. Nicely done, buddy. I am not surprised. What's up, Nathan? Fastest CPS Potion Farmer Vega. I don't know. Top 5? I would probably say Diablo. Diablo is amazing, but I honestly don't know. Noel, if confirmed, what are we thinking? Mystic or cosmic? Comic book lore alone, he would definitely be cosmic. These things are always tough, man. I mean, I go back to when we were all certain that Green Goblin was going to be science, right? I mean, that's part of the joke is in the movie where he's like, I'm a bit of a scientist myself. So I have no idea anymore. Vega, would be better taking 5-star to rank 5 or 6-star to rank 2? You mean just generically, like default? Or that's a tough one for me, Sabby. Like I put out a video, it's like 6 months ago now, I think, or 5, let's say, on saying that 5 stars are still very worthwhile. And I was very content with that video. And since that time, we still see them being used in war. And then also, we've had Grandmaster's Gauntlet come out where 5 stars could solo all of those fights. And we then had, Summer of Pain, where 5 stars, again, could do it. Of course, the longer we go, the less 5 stars can be able to do that end game content. I mean, absolutely. But I feel very contented with that content being stuff that 5 stars could do. So, I mean, if you're talking about the exact same champion, right? If it's like you've got 2 Herculeses and you could take the 5-star up or the 6-star, I would go with the 6-star. Is the number any good for aggression prowess or regen in Blitz protocol? He can turn them into shocks. I would think so. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I want to test. I don't think we're going to be able to do it tomorrow. Because like I said, my daughter is sick. And so I don't think we're going to be able to do it on a normal time, which stinks because I had someone coming on who was in love with Nimrod and really feels confident in knowing how to play them. So I'm a little disappointed in that. But we'll try to move that to Monday or something like that, or I'll do it in a video. We thought Spidey 99 was going to be tech, but he's science. That's another great one. So I don't know. I mean, like with Noel, like if the comics really point to he should be cosmic, then like I say it, but I've learned to not get excited. About these things. Green Goblin and Karnak should be the first attempt at dual class champions. Hopefully, if they get reworked. Yeah. What's up, Tristan? How you doing, dude? 6-star Nimrod better than school. All right. Let's open up that one crystal. I would like to get as much tech as possible. I appreciate you guys all hanging out. What time we got here? Yeah, this will be a shorter stream today. Let's go ahead and open up this crystal. I always appreciate everyone hanging out. Where is it? It's got to be in here somewhere. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? I swear I know what I'm doing. Maybe I don't. There we go. All right, I really want tech. Because I do think Nimrod's going to be going to rank 3. I think he's going to be a really good defender. There's a lot in his kit that I like. I just am not. I don't know it well enough to use it properly yet. So let's hope we get tech here. Let's hope we can get a tech. Perfect. This is perfect. I like it when a plan comes together. I already have one science full formed, and you can see I'm well on my way to a second. And I already have two cosmic. So this is easy answer. No second doubts. Easy answer on that one. Vega, do I have a 6-star Warlock? I do. I have a 6-star rank 3 Awakened Warlock. Yep. Man, this game needs another Life Steal or Power Steal champion. Cosmics have a pack of instant noodles, though. Yeah. We haven't seen anything where 5 stars aren't very viable, especially some of these newer champs. When 5 stars near the top of my strong champ. Yeah, buddy, that's kind of like what I was trying to get out in that video. And the vast majority of the video, first of all, did really well by my channel standards. I was very surprised by it. And most things, people were very receptive to it. And they're like, hey, we get it. I did a bit of like a joke leading into it that kind of was intended to be humorous. And I think it threw some people off, and they thought that I was saying 5 stars were worthless. Like they thought that's truly what the point of the video was going to be. And so it got some flack for that, but they've been great. 5 stars have been awesome for all of the in-game content. Of course, it will slowly stop, but people saying, yeah, I'm a big fan of Buddy Lee too. I really am. And it's really cool for me when he joined for Loki. I saw that happen online. I saw Buddy Lee was getting an invite, and he hadn't joined yet. And I was like, that better be the real Buddy Lee. If that is an imposter, I'm going to be furious. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was really cool. I know, O's fan, if you're still there, I am really considering trying to make this more of a thing. I would like it. It is enjoyable, and I get to see people who comment on my videos very regularly. There's so many of you who I know, I'm familiar with your names, and I know I just don't make it to streams, and I think it's because they're usually probably working or something, or in school or things like that. So this was very cool. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. You're the reason this is fun. Thank you, OG Highline, for the generosity. Always blows me away. I hope tomorrow and all weekend is wonderful for you and your family, my friend. And thanks. Oh, Mobius, sorry I missed you guys. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. All right, everyone. Take care. I hope I see you tomorrow, but if I don't, you know why. Mustang, you know what? I almost never raid anyone, and the reason is because I like so many people, I can never pick. And then so once I go onto YouTube and see who is streaming, I always feel badly. I feel badly because I can't pick between these people. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and so I enjoy a lot of creators. You know what though? So you got me to look because you said Simula, and let's read Simula. And if you haven't seen Simula's latest rank 3, he did a rank 3 on Punisher 99. Really cool video. I recommend checking it out. So here, let's. I will click on this.
It is good for him in the long run.
I will click on this. Hopefully you guys didn't hear that. I also never know if you all can hear that. Got to pick the smallest channel? Buddy, that's probably what I should start doing. So if everyone could, go check out Simula. Really cool video on Punisher 99. And then I liked it so much, I actually watched the next suggested video, which was on Aegon, which was also really good. Really good. So let's go raid him, have some fun. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you tomorrow. And if I don't, I will see you Monday. Take care.